Lucky Boys Podcast.
And why I always come back to New York is it's everything is here.
Yeah.
Like I just like having everything like within just like a 3-mile radius.
No, absolutely.
Whatever I need. If I want ramen, if I want Spanish food, if I want whatever, I want to go out for drinks.
Yeah.
I want to go watch the games. I want to go link up with some of my friends, or I want to go to my other friend's house. It's all right there. I'm just knocking on doors. I'm walking across the street, or I could just take an Uber, and I'm like 5 minutes later, I'm somewhere. I don't have to deal with like all this planning and there's just all these things in my way from like stopping me. It's already hard enough to meet up with people these days, I feel like, as you get older, but New York City it just makes it more conducive to have a social life.
Yeah.
In addition to working really hard, I feel like because of the way the landscape is built here, you get more of an opportunity to make the most of your time.
Absolutely.
Rather than spending it traveling. And if you're into that, then I guess New York City is for someone like us.
Yeah. I mean, because we literally live on top of one another. Right? So, like, I always make a running joke, like, you could find enriched uranium in New York, you know? Mm-hmm. Somebody will be like, yeah, no, I know a guy who knows a guy that, like, it's like, what? Uranium? Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Speaking of uranium, women.
Uranium?
So it's obviously, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I have never lived out in the West Coast and in Chicago. I visited Chicago and West Coast, and I loved it. But what's it like in terms of meeting women?
Okay. Here versus the West Coast?
Yeah.
So I would say, like, San Francisco is a misrepresentation of the West Coast, right? So it's definitely not L.A., right? So meeting women in San Francisco in the Bay in general, is just, like, super convoluted, right? Because first of all, everyone works in tech. And because of that, like, everyone's commuting down to, like, Silicon Valley, but, like, they live elsewhere, right? So, like, I lived in downtown San Francisco, for instance. Someone else can live in Oakland. Someone else can live in Half Moon Bay. Someone else can live in... So people are just so far apart. That's another reason you love New York, though, right? Like, everyone... I mean, you look at the weekend, like, everyone converges into Lower East Side, East Village, West Village, like...
Yeah.
Downtown Brooklyn, et cetera, right? San Francisco is just much more difficult. I mean, you see the dating app scene like no other. So I've never used dating apps, right? Mm-hmm. But like when I was in San Francisco, I just like trolled and downloaded like Bumble for a week. Uh-huh. And like I would set it to like a 1 mile radius.
Okay.
And like, so I commute like 2.5 hours each way on the corporate buses. So like I'll just be like 1 mile radius and see who I'll see. Like on the other corporate buses.
And then it's like refreshing each
out the window to like the Google bus.
Yeah. Oh, there's this app, right? I think it's called Happen or something like that, where they actually like locate people that's around you that have the same app.
Yeah.
And then if you happen to pass by them, you can like and swipe, and they'll tell you like, oh, this guy is like 5 minutes away.
That's some stalker
shit.
Yeah,
that's stalker.
Yeah. So wait, while you were trolling, were you ever like, oh shit, like
that's her? No. I was never that lucky.
Saw her.
Okay.
I mean, I was trying though.